fall has not officially moved in yet, and we are getting a first look at some foliage in Maine.
Yeah, Laura sent in this shot of Katahdin, where if you look closely, you can see the leaves just starting to change color there. Keith joins us now with the first fall foliage report of the season. Hey, Keith.
Hey guys, as you expect, the first one came out yesterday, and there's not a lot of color, right? You're seeing those kind of swamp maples start to turn. So the entire state painted the same color. That'll be changing over the next few weeks, but very low color. So it's under 10% of the trees have started changing, just a few of those more vulnerable ones. In general, this is when we peak for foliage. Late September across the mountains in northern Maine, early October inland, and then mid to late October along the coast. Anecdotally, I don't remember too many times that we had peak foliage late October along the coastline, because you think about Halloween, sometimes it actually can snow around that time of the year, but I'd say mid-October is more likely. There are factors, though, that change the speed in which the foliage starts to come out. Now, this whole process is started by the decreasing daylight. That's kind of the signal for the trees to start changing their leaves. And cool mornings and mild afternoons are ideal. Think about last foliage season. It's always pretty here in Maine, but it wasn't a very vivid year. That had a lot to do with the cloud cover during the summer and into the fall, and also how much rain we got. So the combination just kept those cues from being quite as strong. In this case, this year, we've had a relatively wettish summer, but now we've really been dry for the last couple of weeks. That dry stretch continues. My sense is, as that continues over the next week, week and a half, that we are set up for a really good foliage season, because you've got a lot of sunshine during the day. The days are pretty warm. The overnight temperatures are cool enough. And another thing here, gentlemen, is there's a little bit of art to foliage forecasting. It's not 100% a science. And one of the things I've noticed is that a touch of drought is good for fall foliage. If you have a severe drought, it's not, because the trees are too stressed and they start to drop their leaves early before they actually start changing. But I think this year, Zach and Chris, this could be a good situation where we're going to come into a light drought right around when foliage is. So I have high hopes for this season.
Good for those leaf peepers.
Yeah.
All right. Keep our fingers crossed.